at me and screamed, "You worthless loser making only $3,000 a month! How dare you take my stuff! I'll beat you to death!" Aunt Mary let go of him and watched as he threw a flurry of punches at me. My dad stepped in to restrain him, but before he could say a word, Aunt Mary lashed out at him. "What do you think you're doing? He's just a child. His punches don't even hurt. It's nothing more than play fighting." Grandma smacked my arm and then turned to Ben. "Bad Allison! Grandma hit her, see? Don't cry, don't cry." As she spoke, she struck my back twice more. Although the blows didn't hurt much, my parents' faces darkened. But wielding her age like a shield, Grandma snapped at my mom. "What's that look for? Are you planning to hit your own mother, Jen? Allison is old enough, so what's the big deal about a couple of slaps? My precious grandson is crying his eyes out. How are you going to make up for that?" Aunt Mary smirked triumphantly at my parents. They weren't ones to stir up trouble, so for the sake of keeping the peace, they let it go. I plugged in the network cable, ignoring the chaos behind me. There was no time to argue. I had to send the email immediately, but my business partners had already lost their patience. One of them was furiously tagging me in our group chat, making it clear that if the proposal wasn't in by 8 o'clock, they wouldn't even bother looking at it, no matter how brilliant it was. I understood their frustration. Working overtime during the holidays was already frustrating enough. With 3 minutes left, I rushed to send the file. The network lagged a little, but it should have gone through. Then I hurried to the bathroom. By the time I returned, the clock had struck 8. I thought everything was fine. The proposal had been sent in time. Crisis averted. But when I sat down to check my business partner's response, my mind went blank. The proposal hadn't gone through. It had been recalled. Seeing nothing in the chat, my partners, now fuming, announced that they wouldn't review it at all. Panicking, I tried to resend the file only to find it gone. I looked up. There was Ben, grinning at me, his face full of mischief. I stared at him. "Did you delete the file?" He stuck out his tongue. "That's what you get for being mean to me. Just teaching you a lesson so you know who's in charge. Aunt Mary's hostile gaze pierced through me. "What's that look for? Are you planning to hit him? He's just a child. What's wrong with a kid being a little playful? You're an adult and you're holding a grudge against him? How pathetic can you be?" She scoffed and added coldly, "It's just a file. So what if it got deleted? What kind of valuable documents could someone with your measly salary even have? Worst case, you get fired. That'd actually be a blessing. You can finally come home, find a husband, and give your parents some peace of mind." I shut my eyes briefly, forcing down the anger. Turning back to the computer, I quickly messaged Leslie, urging her to resend the file immediately. Maybe, just maybe, there was still a chance to fix this. Leslie had not checked her phone and didn't reply right away. I panicked and reached out to Aunt Mary, asking for my phone so I could call Leslie. Holding my phone just out of reach, Aunt Mary walked up to me, her voice dripping with satisfaction. "So, do you admit you were wrong? If you apologize properly, to me and Ben, I'll give it back." "He was the one who messed up. Why should I apologize? Being young doesn't give him a free pass," I blurted out. She let out a mocking laugh, her eyes widening like saucers. "You sure have a big temper for someone with so little. A useless girl earning a measly sum a month. What right do you have to raise your voice at me? My daughter makes so much more as a top designer." Then, as if on cue, she turned her attack on my mom. "Honestly, I never expected you to be such a failure. Raising a daughter who's both incompetent and rude, what a disgrace." My mom's face darkened with anger. "Say whatever you want about me, but don't insult Allison. She did nothing wrong. You'd do well to watch your mouth." Aunt Mary sneered. "Why should I?